How are you?
You're an amazing player. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You changed the history in basketball.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming here and playing us.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hoops Have in the building, and today, we've got a story that has the entire WNBA world buzzing. Caitlin Clark is back on the court, and while fans are hyped, some voices in the media are already trying to downplay her electric return. So let's break it all down, and for this one, we're heading straight to Iowa. Caitlin Clark just made her much-anticipated return to Carver Hawkeye Arena for the first preseason game of the 2025 season, and she absolutely delivered. Sharper, faster, and more locked in than ever, Clark made it clear she didn't waste a single minute this offseason. She was draining deep threes, pushing the pace, and reminding everyone exactly why she's the most talked about rookie in the league right now. And the hype? It's not just talk. Fans paid an average of $440, yes, for a preseason game, just to see her face off against Brazil's national team. That's unheard of. Her impact is different. You'd think the media would be all over this, showing love to both Clark and the Indiana Fever. And to be fair, some outlets are finally starting to get it. This Fever squad, led by Clark and head coach Stephanie White, is already being labeled a legit title contender. The energy is real. They're being called the Avengers for a reason, and Brazil just got the first taste of what that looks like. But here's where things take a turn. With all the excitement, of course, there's always that one reporter who tries to poke holes in the moment. I got tagged in a post that's been floating around, someone trying to throw shade at Clark's performance, saying it doesn't really count because it's preseason, or because of the opponent. Let's be real, when you're under this much pressure and the spotlight is this intense, every game matters. And the respect Clark is earning, opponents asking for autographs, speaks volumes. She's changing the game in real time. The league knows it too. 93% of the Fever's games are set for national television this season. More than even the Lakers. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Still, not everyone is ready to embrace what's happening, and now, Roberta Rodriguez is back at it again. After Brazil faced off against the Chicago Sky on Friday, Roberta claimed that the team was running on fumes, up at 5 a.m., long travel to New Orleans, 2 connecting flights, and then straight to Iowa. She says she's not surprised Brazil didn't perform as well, blaming it on fatigue and poor shooting. But here's the thing, I watched that game, and let's keep it 100. If that team was tired, they had a funny way of showing it. Brazil came out dancing, hitting logo threes, taunting, laughing with the crowd. They looked fresh and energized. Nobody was crying fatigue when they were lighting it up. It was all fun and games, until the Fever turned up the heat. Now, folks want to rewrite the narrative? Now it's about jet lag? Nah, miss me with that. Let's call it what it was. Brazil ran into a buzzsaw. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever came in focused, fired up, and handled business. And Brazil shouldn't even feel bad. They're just the first of many that are about to get that work this season. So no, Roberta, this wasn't about Brazil being tired. This was about a team getting flat out outplayed. And trying to erase Clark's performance because it didn't fit the script? Not happening. She was locked in, draining shots from deep, hitting defenders with that "you can't see me" energy, and leaving her mark all over the court. Clark isn't just showing up, she's raising the bar. And the excuses? They're just making her legend grow. Man, let's cut through the noise. All this talk about Brazil being sleep-deprived, confused, unprepared? Nah, let's call it exactly what it was. They ran headfirst into a buzzsaw. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever delivered a straight-up masterclass. Brazil didn't get caught off guard, they got outplayed. Period. And hey, Brazil doesn't need to hang their heads. This was just round one. There are plenty of teams lining up next, and they're all about to catch the same hands. That's what happens when you step onto the court against greatness that's locked in. So let's not sit here trying to act like Caitlin Clark's performance didn't mean anything. Don't try to downplay what we all witnessed. She was cooking, pulling up from deep, hitting defenders with that "you can't see me" swagger, and leaving her mark all over the hardwood like it was her personal canvas. And Roberta? Come on now. I can't let you slide on this one. You're trying to twist the story and say this game was about Brazil's fatigue, not Indiana's dominance? That narrative ain't it. Let's not create fiction just because the truth didn't fit your agenda. Shout out to the commenter who nailed it. Oh, Christ, here come the excuses. Get over your BS narratives. Exactly. We saw what happened. WNBA better be paying close attention, because that performance? That was just the beginning. Now let's talk about how wild the
I missed it. You're going to be amazing because you are amazing. Love you. Have fun.
What is the ceiling for this Indiana Fever team? So many new additions, great former additions. The ball was moving. The passes were popping. What is possible for this group this year?
Yeah, a championship. That's our goal. And I think working every single day.
If anyone was tired, it was them, not Brazil. And honestly, exactly. That's the whole point. You don't get to rewrite outcomes just because they didn't match your predictions. Clark stepped up, owned the moment, and led a team that looked more energized than ever, even on short rest. The excuses don't hold up. What we saw wasn't luck or timing.
That is CC. Look, they fan.